Like what makes us ghetto parents? Because I think that was like the ultimate thing that made like the ghetto parents like getting your ass whooped.
We got our ass whooped.
Damn, I used to get my ass whooped.
But did you get your ass whooped with a belt or what?
Full with a cable before. Me and Cookie got our ass beat by my dad with a cable. Fool beat the shit out of us, fool.
I always say that shit stemmed from our generations before us, from what they went through, like the slavery shit, getting whipped, and it was passed down to their kids.
No, that's real though.
I'm saying the generations.
I got hit with all type of.
You know what I mean? Everything ain't a joke. When I'm talking about slavery, it's not a joke. I take pride in my black brothers and sisters that came before us, brother. Don't laugh at them.
Yeah, for real.
Right? Just because you're a light skin, pale nigga, you instead over there laughing at slavery is crazy.
Hey, I just got it. Put that on me. You said you tripping.
No, I'm saying, like, I always look at that like it was passed down.
Hey, pun. I definitely get what you're saying, because my mom used to say.
No, that's how they think too. How our parents thought.
Let them cook.
How our parents thought, like, you know what I mean? They used to, resolve shit with whippings and giving us, punishment. And then also, like, you got to do this. You got to go to school. You got to go to college. Like, they was boxed in on the way they was taught before. It's like, I don't push that shit to my kids. Like, you got to go to college. If you want to go to college, you can. But I'm teaching you how to be an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Where it goes in life. Our parents didn't teach us to be entrepreneurs.
But to be fair, they didn't have the opportunities that we have now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it comes from the generations before them. And our shit come from before them.
That's what I'm saying.
Our kids come in, like, we're a whole different generation of parenting, bro. We're not whipping our kids. Shit, we don't even be putting our kids on punishment. If anything, give me your fucking iPad or your phone, but we ain't saying
that is punishment.
30 days, you can't go outside, write standards. We're not doing none of that type of shit.
Writing standards is crazy. Let me.
Like, we're not doing that shit.
You have to do that.
Damn but see, that's a trip how, like, you could tell the difference between how you guys were raised, as black people in the inner cities and like Latinos in the inner city. Like my dad never told me write standards because he couldn't even write his own name. What the fuck? Whoa. But if I would have slapped him by slavery, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm sorry.
That's not, don't be sorry.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry. No, he really couldn't, bro. For when my mom had to work long ass hours and my dad would write his signature, bro, that shit was bad, bro. Like, even his name, bro. But our punishment was like, okay, you have to go work with us at 5 a.m. the weekend. Why is that funny?
Why y'all laughing?
Your dad made you do child labor. He wanted you to get in trouble.
Oh my God, dude.
Man, stop laughing at this nigga, man. Let the nigga cook, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
Hold on, let the nigga cook, man. All right, keep cooking, man.
Fucking daddy trying to scam you, bitch.
The pops teach you how to be a hard worker, bro.
No. I mean, he wasn't really, but it was like you finna come stand in the sun, work in the downtown alley to sell whatever you gotta sell.
There you go.
And this how you go. But it was a punishment. I want to fucking be in.
Selling drugs in the house.
No, bro.
That's what he did. Whatever he did.
That is crazy.
How'd you selling drugs in the alley is crazy.
No. In the downtown alleys.
Oh, this man, you know?
Yeah, like in the Santee alleys. Yeah, so my dad, when they came out here, they worked at a factory, but then they moved on and they would sell like the bootleg DVDs and then the bootleg like Louis Vuittons and like shit like that. Shit was like, bro, y'all gotta go work. Like my sisters were selling water at a young age. Like at 10, 11, my sisters were selling waters in the Santee alleys.
Yeah, I ain't never with my kids. That's crazy though.
You ever pop them?
Yeah, I gave a little thump.
You ever thought about it?
Nah, cause that shit, I don't know, when my mama was whooping my ass.
You hated her.
That shouldn't help.
Yeah, it didn't help out.
It only made you mad.
I'm like, bro, like, it's almost like, God damn, do you hate me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we going on 5 minutes here.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like,
damn,
definitely was going to town on you.
Man, for real, I'm running around the house. Like, I'm all outside. You know what I'm saying?
I'm got my eyes beat.
But when I think about it now, when I get older, it's just like, I feel like it was a lot of stress. It was a lot of shit that was bothering her. You got 2 boys in the house on your own. You a single mom. You feel me? Work probably ain't going your way. It's something crazy. We ain't listening. And she like, fuck it. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't got no common sense. I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And then she just whooping our ass because we ain't getting it. You know what I mean? So,
now,
but I don't think that shit helped us at all, though. That shit didn't help at all.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that shit helped a little bit.
Did help
I feel like because as much as, bro, my mom used to beat the fuck out of us. And not like, and my mom, y'all know my mom, she's fucking 5 feet. But at a certain age, it didn't hurt. But I knew that was kind of like, my mom, if her parents didn't teach her how to communicate, how she go communicate? You learn as you go as a parent, right? So I think now as an adult, the way I see my mom with my niece, by the way, my mom always loved us, was there for her kids. But the way my mom is now, compared to when she was at the moment, I never saw my mom cry out of anger, or like when me and her have an argument, cry and get emotional. When it was go time, when we were arguing back and forth, and I said maybe some out of pocket shit like, you can't even give me $5, she'll just beat me because she probably didn't know how to communicate. Because her dad used to just come home drunk as fuck. He probably don't make no money. They live in a house of fucking cardboard. He'll come home drunk as fuck and just beat the shit out of all of them for no reason.
So why did that help you though? Like, what did it help you?
Because I think it was her. I think it was helping her. My mom now knows how to communicate way more, have a conversation.
But how did it help you?
Because it fucking, I don't know how it helped me. I feel like,
But look, he didn't join the gang. He ain't killed
First of all,
nobody.
he's a tagger.
He's a
That ain't
tagger.
a gang.
He
Tagging
said
is not
no.
a
He
gang.
said he got enemies.
Tagging is not a gang.
A gang.
Okay,
Tagging enemies. That's what they
we're talking about
do.
emotional damage here.
Tagging enemies, they fucking kill each other too.
But I think it just helped me develop in a different sense to where, like, I think it helped me understand certain shit, because maybe it helped me in the future now that when I have kids, I'm not gonna beat the shit out of them while she beat the shit out of me,
bro.
because maybe she know how to she's teaching me now how to communicate.
Some of them old tactics were stupid. Like we're writing standards. Like my grandma used to wash her mouth out with soap. Like we cursing and shit. Like that's stupid.
I mean, but again, it stemmed from generations before us, how they was treated, and it all stems from slavery though, how they was treated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From how they was treated to what we cook, our meals, what's considered soul food, all that comes from slavery. You know what I'm saying? So our parents before us, nigga, they was getting whipped, getting beat, getting all that. So they was incorporating that in parenting. You feel me? We looked at it like our generation was like the generation like, fuck all that. That shit, that ain't cool. It was fucking us up.
But
so
why
now with
though?
our kids, we don't do it. I always say our generation right now was the change of that.
But what
Of
made it
whippings
what
and-
made it change though? If all these generations that's how they were given punishment, what made it happen to where our generation
Cameras
said we're
and
not
laws.
doing that no more?
Laws and cameras. When cameras got involved,
So what you're
and
saying-
the parents, child protection services
get
popping
trouble.
Cancel
up,
Christmas
all that
after
shit
that.
popping up.
because
Now it's like,
Because when a kid,
don't hit me.
I never get, bro, like PE class, they would walk by and see kids like, yo, back, what's going on at home? And they would send them motherfuckers CPS
all
to the
that.
house and shit.
Yeah. All that shit got incorporated. And now it's
They don't
cameras.
wanna get in trouble now.
Now somebody can be vocal. If a kid getting hit at home, they could go on Twitter and say, oh, my mom meeting. Like, we didn't have that. But now this era has that. Laws in place. A lot of shit is accepted now where it's cool to be the kid that's like soft. Our generation going to school, you couldn't be the soft kid. You getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of changes done happened. And now it's cool.
Nothing.
Fair to say.
Now it's cool.
Yeah, our environment. I think our environment was just rough in general, but and it didn't have to be rough. When I think about those things, I'm like, this shit didn't even have to be like this. Like,
But you don't know that. You weren't a parent at the moment.
Right.
but if you in our environment, I mean, just right now in
Do you
life,
feel like-
you don't really need a lot of things to make you happy. Like, and we was good. Like, what made that environment so rough? Like, we didn't even need to be doing any.
Fool,
of
but
the
it
shit
was
we
good
doing.
for you. Fool, if she was providing and you were out here being bad as fuck with all your homies, it was good for you. There was so you keep it a buck. Your kids, do you feel like right now? Like at the moment, do you feel like now that you're older, do you feel like you and Big Deal deserve some of them ass whoopings?
No, not like that. Not like that.
That nigga said 5 minutes, bro.
I don't know about 5 minutes, but
Yeah, I was
you don't feel like
exaggerating,
you don't
but,
feel like
you know.
you don't feel like you and Big Deal ever deserved a super ass whooping. You did some badass shit.
No, fuck no.
When my oldest sister ran away for 2 months at 13, she got back home. My mom beat the shit out of her. She deserved that ass whooping. My mom looked for her for 2 months straight, every day.
Why do you look at that as being cool, but a nigga coming home and beating his wife is not cool? You feel she deserve it?
No, not at all. That's totally different.
It's the same shit.
I think discipline.
You don't gotta beat me to teach me. You don't gotta beat me to teach me, bro.
No, but I think beating your
You know what
wife,
I'm
I think that's different because I wasn't raised in a household where I saw my dad beat my mom. So
It's the same shit. You don't gotta beat somebody to teach them. You don't have to beat somebody to teach them, bro.
You're using punishment. That's the type of punishment you're using
I
to
think-
try to correct the situation.
I think
And
when
that
it's
doesn't
done,
help.
I think when it's done maliciously, when you're beating somebody just because you're beating them, it's different. I think when you're disciplining your child, I think that's totally different. I think beating your wife just because you want to beat your bitch, that's totally different than when your
Okay,
kids.
so
I
being-
think beating your kids is a little bit worse.
So Duno, if a guy's wife, he catches his wife cheating on him, and she comes in the house and he beats her ass, is he justified for that?
No,
Nigga just smoked his wife for cheating.
That's what I'm saying.
that's not justified, bro. If you're comparing
You said-
two
no,
different things.
No, you said if something is malicious, right? You're saying like somebody drinking and they're mad, they walk in the house and they beat their wife, right? They like, okay, that's fucked up. He don't have no reason. His wife cheats on him and he puts his hands on her. Do you feel like
Is it justified?
is it justified?
Bro, if adults talking to me and I disrespect them, my mom backhands the fuck out of my mouth, I deserve that shit. Why are you disrespecting an adult? You don't feel like that's deserved?
No.
That's
When is there other forms of punishment?
that's two different
Yeah.
things.
It's a
That's two
lot of.
different
I don't know. Maybe I was just raised a little different. I feel like sometimes your
No,
kid
we
beat your
was
ass.
all raised like that.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
just
We
me.
know the forms
I
of
know, but
punishment.
I think
It's
but I-
parents that come home drunk and beat their kids.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
that's wrong.
It's the same shit. Like
It's the
parents,
same thing.
Niggas that come home and beat their wife because they drunk. Is parents that come home and beat their kids because they drunk. Like you don't have to beat me to teach me. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, it's
You don't have
other
to beat your
forms
I
of
feel
kids.
like I learned. I'm gonna just take them up. I
So
feel
I'm,
like
just
I
thinking,
learned
I'm
that.
going back to what he's saying. Do you get your kids whooping? No, I don't have to beat my kids to teach my kids. That's
Bro,
all.
I never get, bro. I used to get whoopings and all that. My mom one time she told me, she was like, I'm cutting you off. You disrespectful. My mom didn't talk to me for like 3-4 months. So when I needed some chili, mom, don't ask me. I'm like, damn, bro. Like for 2-3 months, I couldn't ask my mom for nothing.
Would you would have preferred that or the ass beat?
I would have. I mean, to teach me, I didn't learn from the ass whoopers. I learned because she cut me off. I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't pay for nothing. I couldn't
That's
do
because
anything.
that's like the communication is not there.
Yeah.
That's almost like what this nigga dealing with King. It'll go through further because the communication ain't there, and I think that's life. You gotta just talk to me if you feeling some type of way, man, or it's just gonna keep getting worse.
I'm just
that's
a
why I
bad-
said we shouldn't have to go through none of that shit. Like we shouldn't have to go
But
through.
they,
none of that shit.
but Pun's point, they didn't know how to communicate. You can't be mad at the fact that at the moment, I'm justifying the fact that at the moment when I was when that was my situation, my mom probably didn't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like she just probably did it. So I'm not gonna blame her for anything she ever did. As me growing up.
No, I'm not gonna blame her.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like at that moment, there's different ways of teaching in different generations. You feel me? Like, and I feel like at that moment, that was the way of teaching, and I'm gonna feel like I learned. I feel like I learned certain shit. I feel like whenever I smack my teeth to an older person, and my mom was there, and she backhanded the fuck out. I feel like ever since then, I've never disrespected an elder, never talked back. If I ever see an elder, I open the door for them. I help them with their growth. I'm saying I learned that. If my mom probably would have let me slide, and I smacked him out the fuck out of my mouth when I smacked my teeth, then.
What if she just would have whispered in your ear like, "You fat bitch, I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
If you do it again to your uncle,
How many times? Okay, how many times did your mom tell you not to go outside and you went outside? But how many times did your mom beat the shit out of you? You probably still went outside, but it may be limited to going outside.
No, it just made me scared of getting caught by her. That's
Yes.
it. I'm still gonna go. The homie's outside. I'm still gonna
do
go.
it?
No, I'm
just
still gonna
now
go too.
Watching for this motherfucking car to hit
Now
the
you
corner.
being
I'm just,
strategic.
now I'm just being strategic.
But Duno,
What helped? That's
But nigga, I'm going outside.
Get
with the
better
homies.
at this shit. She didn't get no ass.
Duno,
whooping.
my homie that was at my birthday dinner, his mom, nigga, she's from Africa. He was getting too much trouble. She sent him to Africa. You feel me? To go live because he was getting too much trouble. And he tried that shit out there. He said he disrespected somebody and the whole fucking town beat his ass. That's how it was getting down.
Yeah.
Everybody beating his ass.
You know what's crazy?
But
You
he
know-
came back and he said, bro, I ain't never disrespected an elder again.
That's all I'm saying.
It used to be like that, like back in the day.
That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. And also, like I remember.
The people on your street.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
people on your
hey,
street
Bun.
will get your whooping.
Hey, but